Anyway, so I just thought I would just lead us through a little bit of my old breathing exercises from playing trombone, but also actually, yeah, maybe first I'll just do that for a minute, and then I have another little part I want to do. But yeah, so breathing when you're playing trombone or singing or when you're engaged in music is a lot like meditation practice or yoga or any of those practices that really involves breathing. And I've always found it's really helpful for me to transition into new spaces, online, offline. Like it's the transitions that for me can be really hard, shifting from one gear to another. And I find breathing really helps me get present. But maybe also to evoke a little bit about what we're talking about today, I'll just kind of guide us in a little bit of breathing, just some ins, some outs for certain amounts of time, and holding your breath a little bit in a relaxed way. But while we're doing this, if you want to conjure up whatever comes to mind for you all first about a moment when you were completely as engaged as possible in feelings of passion. And that can be personal passion or passion with a lover or a passion in your life or a passion with a project or an opportunity or something that happened to you. But just go there in your mind and picture that a little bit and let yourself kind of be there, and feel free to close your eyes and if you like, and we'll transition from whatever you were just doing before this to being here with just picturing and imagining that while we breathe a little bit. Any questions? All right. Oh yeah, so maybe if you are sitting, slouching like I always do when I'm on these Zoom calls all day, maybe just plant your feet on the ground. If you're not in a very good seated position, feel free to stand up too if you want, if that's going to make you feel like you can really breathe in a little bit better. Just take a few medium breaths. Just loosen up. Just maybe roll your shoulders a little bit. You're about to play a big Bruckner concert on trombone in a big orchestra. That was my setting for this. I'm like, get my body ready to do exercise and engage as a trombone player or a tuba player. And then so maybe we'll just we're just gonna slowly breathe in lots of air, taking lots of air and fill all the way up over 4 beats. And we'll just hold your breath over 4 beats. When you hold your breath, just use your diaphragm to hold your body open. Don't close up your throat. Like you don't really need tension, right? To hold your breath, just let yourself be full, and then we'll let it out over a count of 8, and I'll just count us through that. And remember when you're breathing, breathe from the bottom of your guts, from way deep down in your body. The bottom of your diaphragm does an amazing thing, and it can really pull in a lot of air. So breathe very deeply so you can fill up all those little bits of your lungs with some air. All right, so just over 4 beats, maybe tank all the way up to 100% air. And I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And just peacefully hold this, full of air, full of potential, full of tension, for another 3 beats. 2, 3, and slowly and evenly let this out over 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, in a controlled way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, until you're fully empty. We'll breathe in again for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing, just holding yourself open. Shouldn't be tension. You're full. There's lots of potential in all this breath, but you don't need our shoulders involved, right? You don't need our body super involved, just your lungs. And then we'll let that out over 4, or over 8 rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stay empty for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in over 4. 1, 3, 4. Stay tanked up for 4, and this time we're going to controllably let out our breath for over 16 beats, very slowly in an even manner. 3, 4, and very slowly we'll begin to let out. 1, 2, just a little bit of air. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in for 4. 1, 3, 4, and out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe just on your own time now, just with those count, measured, even breaths, do your own routine, whatever feels good for you, of breathing in, holding peacefully for